United States, there is a general land office that controls all the states.
Well, the Bureau of Land Management.
Bureau of Land, BLM?
Yeah.
And can you explain a little bit about Texas and why they have a GLO?
Well,
What's different?
Texas doesn't have a Bureau of Land Management because there are no federal lands in the state of Texas. Everything is originally from the state or republic or, state of Mexico or state of the Confederacy. All land in Texas originates with the state. It was part of the treaty in 1845 when Texas joined the Union that Texas would retain its public debt as well as retain title to its lands. So there is no federal lands in the state of Texas. Anything that's federal owned now was purchased from the state.
Like military bases?
Like Fort Hood or the National Seashore down in Corpus Christi. All of that was purchased by the federal government from the state or whatever private entity they got it from.
So for surveyors, engineers, and GIS professionals or GIS folks that are watching this video from outside the state of Texas, we have a pretty unique land system here.
We do. In fact, most of the rest of the country uses the public land survey system.
That was township and range.
Townships and ranges. We don't have that in Texas.
And what is it that we use here?
Everything that we goes by patent.
And that would be?
That would be the individual tract is purchased from the state at a set time.
And then how is it actually delineated on the ground, or how was it delineated when it was bought?
Each individual tract was surveyed. Instead of doing it in big township and range blocks, right. Each tract falls under as a separate conveyance. And aside from railroad tracks, because the railroad tracks, when the state of Texas gave the railroads lands, they gave them 16 sections of land, which a section in Texas is not a section in the rest of the country. Gave them 16 sections of land for each 32 sections that they surveyed and for each mile of tracks that they laid. So the conveyance of railroad blocks were done in 6 by 6 by 32 sections.
Which were
36 sections. Yeah, which are approximately a square mile. The way we deal with convergence different in Texas than the PLS does.